we were kind of curious what he's going to go with here early on, and from Semiij, it's going to be that Cassie cage that has been, you know, since the beginning of MK11, you know, that very first pro competition event, you know, first couple, I think it was after CEO where he finally gave up, oh my goodness, the max range there. He should have been a Harley player anyways. But I digress.
Making this just the tip, just the tip.
Yeah. And it is crazy how comfortable he looks with a character like Cassie that has all the tools. You know, we talked about it so much throughout the year that this is a character that fits how Semiij plays, and boy oh boy is it effective when you see it on display like that in round number 1.
Yeah, really solid mids here from Cassie Cage is what we're going to be seeing here. PL fighting back with a full string there, and that amplified ice ball absorbing that projectile completely. And of course, PL not rocking the cold shoulder thanks to the new custom abilities that you can kind of build with these variations, or these variations with these abilities. Back and off, flawless blocking to minimize as much chip damage as possible. Very tricky, but a great payoff. Oh, Semiij punishing that down 1. Sub-Zero is very fast, but you gotta watch out. You can't just throw it out whenever you feel like it. Beautiful hit confirmed from Perfect Legend. Gonna be going, trying to fulfill that crushing blow requirement. I believe that was the second one. I don't know if Semiij is going to give him a chance to build up the third, leaving him in a standing position. Goes for the mid. PL doesn't bite, but afterwards looking for some kind of throw tech. Lots of jumping here from.
Oh my goodness, he just did it!
He just did it. He just did it. No way.
Semiij never just does it, and he did it. Taking game number 1, I want to go ahead and say that was absolute robbery to start us off here.
You're just you want to stand up and you just don't. PL jumping back immediately. I don't know if that's little shades of the Kung Lao that he plays. I know Kung Lao players love to jump back at the start of the round because they love to threaten with dive kick, but Sub-Zero doesn't really have anything like that. He does have the attacks. Oh, hold on. Big tackle from Cassie Cage.
The tools that, you know, Perfect Legend brought to the table, you know, incredibly strong. That Sub-Zero is being looked at and very highly regarded right now. You know, having the hit confirm and safety both off of the forward too. We haven't seen it early on. Semiij has just been able to apply pressure, and he's opened up. Oh my goodness, that's just another crushing blow. That's just some bacon bits on top of the damage salad that Semiij happened to be round 1 there. But Semiij has been in control, I feel like. You know, that first round, there was a really big feeling out period, and then once Semiij got on him, it's been nothing but Semiij pressure so far early on. Perfect Legend hasn't established much of the mixed game, and that might get it going there with that forward 2, but can it lead to some damage? Raw slide right there, wants to up that crushing blow, and he just wants threats to slow down Semiij right now.
Yeah, trying to slow him down, trying to kind of dictate the pace, usually what Sub-Zero is looking to do. But right now, Semiij is kind of not overcommitting to any gunshots, because that right there, that amplified ice ball is going to hit anything he throws. That is a very scary slide to deal with. It does hit his low. It is very quick. And, you know, if you're not ready to punish it, sometimes it will just slip you by. That's going to be a big punish, definitely in range. Semiij hit confirming to a big combo, big launcher, restand, doesn't go for a throw, instead goes for buttons, and PL not blocking. Ooh, he didn't commit to the whole string, but it didn't matter. It was stagger after stagger after stagger. Semiij didn't want to
happen for Perfect Legend is to turn up the heat, turn up the aggression, right? And disrupt the game plan of Semiij. Put up those hats, let them do the work, baby. There you go. Yeet!
Yeah, I mean, we saw 2 tries with Sub-Zero. It definitely wasn't working. Semiij understands what Sub-Zero is, and you can even see it in the beginning of that last game. Semiij coming off every resource just to make sure he's not playing any games, not going to get hit with forward 2, fatal blow, nothing. But right now, PL feeling like he's at home, and he dropped the combo here.
Oh, that would have been massive. Would have put Semiij in the corner as well with the false punch with the punish on the hat right there. Wait a second.
Disgusting. PL again looking to press maybe some buttons. Maybe he thought a throw tech attempt was the way to go here. Forward 4 looking for any kind of mid. Semiij staying patient, blocking, holding onto it. Here comes the buzzsaw again. This time Semiij getting hit, but no conversion. I guess he just wasn't close enough, or not fast enough there. Not sure why Semiij got hit there in that specific scenario, but now he can't even go, you know, fatal blow armor through it, because he will just die. Tries to go for the shoulders. PL ready with those mids from Kung Lao. I mean, if Kung Lao's got strong anything, it's definitely strong mids.
Absolutely, and how much has that hat changed? You know, the pace of this match, you know, Semiij having to sit there and actually hold something has changed some, you know, things entirely.
Yeah. I mean, you have this added, you know. we have this added projectile, and you know, something that you gotta, it flips his matchup completely around on its side, but that's what really lets people express themselves. And he's going for the shots over the other side, trying to build some space between himself and Kung Lao. Shooting low and just keeping nice and steady, not taking any big risks. Let's see if PL can go for some kind of teleport here. Oh, beautiful anti-air from Semiij. Good conversion, not too much damage, but enough to make a statement.
Yeah, beautiful there, and wow, PL really trying to establish that down three cancel pressure right there, getting away with a few. That's what it's all about right there. It's all mind games, it's all quick mix-ups, even off of pokes on block, guys. Oh, this is going to be a tricky situation, and that's going to be it. PL's on the board. Kung Lao with the fatal blow too.
Can I just add a little unnecessary, but yeah, no. I mean, definitely the tide's shifting over to PL. The momentum is on his side.
Round one, fight.
Has such a
back here. Oh,
and
I feel like
variations too.
Yeah, definitely a good blend. Right there, perfect legend. Jumping back, and he reacted to the fact that Semiij pressed the button. However, Semiij recovered just in time to block, just in time to punish. Tries to go for a throw, maybe he thought PL was gonna block after jumping. Oh my god. I love it. I love it.
That stand three, I don't know what button he did right there, but that anti-air just changed everything, I feel like.
Yeah, kind of made him think twice about going that route, and you know that's what you want to establish as a fighting player. You want to condition somebody. So let's see what happens this time around. Left in a standing position again. The second hit of that string connecting. I mean, you know, call it what you will.
It's touched him one time in the corner.
He actually dropped. So it looks like he dropped that combo, anticipating a breakaway from Perfect Legend, but Perfect Legend actually held his composure and just said, "No, I'm not budging. I'm not going anywhere."
Oh, and reversal kneecap too. Getting the punish, Semiij is gonna take this.
Way back from, I'd say definitely Injustice 2, where Kombat really made a name for himself. But definitely during Mortal Kombat 11, you know, both from New York or both residing in New York City. Kombat from Brooklyn, SonicFox, also newer to the New York City, or at least in the last few years. And SonicFox going with the Joker. This is the character that won them Final Kombat, you know, just a few months ago, 9 months ago. At,
a few months ago.
In Chicago. A few months ago. Look, man.
Here in 2020, I'm not even going to be mad about that because it really does feel like a couple months ago.
It does. I mean, I have not left the house that many times since then. But yes, Final Kombat. This is the Final Kombat champion, SonicFox, and they're still they're rocking Joker here now with a little bit more. I guess a little bit more ability to express themselves. Hold on a second. Finding the stray hit from that string. Not able to convert after that down two. I know you can get a little bit more. Possibly they were looking for some kind of breakaway there. I find
oh my goodness!
And that's really all that. Yeah.
Sonic had just built the bar like on the last hit of those boxing gloves. That actually could have been risky if timed down to a couple of frames difference, where it would not have been able to launch and Kombat would have been alive. That came down to the wire in round number one. I also want to bring up the fact that this is a run back from the pro competition last year. Online NA East, baby. These two played, and it was Sonic's first, you know, lost. Kind of, I think it was semi-early. Kombat was able to take it with pre-patch Johnny at the time as well, and that's where the tone between these two was set early on. That was last year. Online NA East, same position. Let's see if Kombat can do it again, or Fox is gonna still be coming in as your champion.
And again, the main difference that you see here, the abilities all changed, variations kind of forming into whole new, you know, strategies, whole new ways to approach things. Kombat looking like he's in perfect control here, chipping out SonicFox little by little here. And kind of a different pace from that first round. That first round kind of came down to the wire, a few risky maneuvers here, but this time Kombat in full control. However, both players still have access to their dash cancel fatal blows, so that is scary stuff. stuff to deal with. Let's see what happens when they dip down below 30%. SonicFox with an incredible conversion there, the down 2 at the end, possibly to sniff out a breakaway, but we'll never know. What a neutral jump. What a neutral jump just coming in. Limbs spread out, the full conversion. Oh, this is not looking good for Kombat at all. Hold on, he still got some. Never mind. He's got nothing. He's got nothing.
Come in swinging. Look at the damage
potential. You know, straight, you know, linear mix-up potential between, you know, going with the low ending string or going with the overhead. But I think SonicFox is okay with that. SonicFox knowing that they can just out-neutral somebody, especially with the great range buttons and Joker, and you know, cash in big time. Hit confirm, no problem. Side switch, no problem. Big damage in the corner, no problem. Hold on a second. Kombat looking to steamroll. What a duck! What a duck! What a duck! What a duck!
Wake up, micro duck. Okay, Sonic, calm down. That's Kombat. I'm trying to keep Sonic here in the corner, but the wake up jump, this is that big damage. Even on a breakaway, gonna get a huge cash out with a down 2. That's what I want to talk about. Was the simple fact that this character is doing so much damage, even if you break away, that I think that Sonic might have done the math and it's just like, you know what? If I hit with 3 of these, it's still gonna equate to possibly more than I'm gonna build with the crowbar and end with anyway. You know, so it may just be a win-win situation as far as damage is concerned, having the launcher instead, and getting people off the defensive bar. It could be a mix of all of that. It could be none of that. This is Sonic.
No, that's actually a really good point about the defensive bar. You know, that's really the only way to bait someone into going for the breakaway is you have to launch. You can only break away if you're in the air, and that's, you know, unless Joker has his boxing glove, there's not too many ways to do it outside of using some finite resources.
And maybe Sonic likes that, you know, aspect of things where, you know what, I'm going to try to get you to break away. It's almost like the Kodokan syndrome, I hate to say that, where you do so much damage that you don't want to get hit. And if you do break away, and you get launched again, it's going to hurt for an awful lot. I think that Sonic likes having that big threat, because that threat can make a lot of people fearful.
Yeah, and then once somebody gets fearful, they play a certain way, and then they can be conditioned a little bit more, they can be predicted a little bit more, and that's really what one-on-one fighting games, or just one-on-one games in general, are all about. You know, trying to predict your opponent. What are they going to do? What are they thinking? What are they feeling? Forward throw here from, no, he's actually going for the throw mix, because he thought he was going to tech towards the corner. So Kombat said, I'll give him position. Oh no, I'm scared. Oh, I'm scared. No. Oh, the unnecessary fatal blow. You gotta love it. Gotta love it there. Now, I don't know which way SonicFox was throwing in that scenario, because a back throw would not have killed.
They play each other so much right, and at such a high level that there could have been, even though we didn't get to see exactly, there could have been that mind game where Sonic did do back throw and Kombat teched it. And if we were at that you know, galactic level of thinking, we need some different commentators, because I can't understand it.
It's too much, man. It's too much to just take into account here. Kombat with a little bit of staggers here, and I guess he gets caught blocking. SonicFox goes immediately with a reversal throw. Not sure if that's going to be a favorable trade. I mean, both players had to come off that offensive bar, but I feel like Joker had a lot more hit advantage just because it launches Johnny Cage up into the air. So Joker has a little bit more, you know, wiggle room, whether he wants to back off or go in for a little bit more pressure. Oh, tries to go for the throw, but just a little too, I believe he was a little too far away. It looked like his fingertips just barely grab it on. Good flawless block here from Johnny Cage. Kombat, very specific timing, making sure you minimize that chip as much as possible.
All these highs whipping it right here, trying to get some pressure going, but met by the down 1. Hero Kombat, beautiful conversion.
See that?
Get out of my airspace, and here we go, going to the corner. Can Kombat close out the round? Instead, resets neutral there. Didn't want to get too close to a Joker that had fatal blow. If you guys are wondering why Kombat backed up, is because that was a scary Joker getting up from the ground right there with a fatal blow locked and loaded, 17 cancels from KB, ready to delete that health bar. And that was actually kind of smart, you know, first looking at things, and these guys are making such huge and quick decisions on each other's approaches. How many microducks are we seeing pay off against pressure? How many interruptions are we seeing pay off? Reading the forward approaches. It's beautiful to watch. Great high-level Mortal Kombat. Another whip punish.
Yeah, but because he had no resources, not really able to get too much from it, and that's why he just kind of went with the with that specific ender here. SonicFox getting that down 4 from Joker. Not too much damage in that department, but you are able to kind of play a little bit of a mind game there, canceling into other things. Looks like Sonic thought a throw might have been coming their way, but this time, here comes the throw. Kombat in control here, backing off, going in, just trying to bait SonicFox into doing anything, pressing a button. The down 4, super hit advantage. Kombat recognizing that and going for a throw. Going for a throw again. How many times is SonicFox going to get thrown in this round? Kombat taking.
But Sonic in that range, I think was respectful of that, and that opened up that kind of quick dash grab that worked back to back. Kombat closing things out again off of one little change up and the pressure in a moment where he needed it most. He's up 2-1.
That specific anti-Johnny tech there. A lot of Johnny Cage players love, utilizing that move just for the safety there. But SonicFox taking it on an extra level there and being able to just go for a normal into a pretty nice conversion here. Again, depends what Johnny Cage cancels from or if he does it raw.
Yeah.
You have
so many
options there. You gotta.
Yeah.
Yeah, very, very specific thing. Trying to go for the armor breaker there, but SonicFox not coming off that resource. Oh, wake up 3, fully invulnerable and very, very plus on hit. Oh, not able to get there in time, and SonicFox knowing that. Wait a minute! These guys are behind, throwing shade! Gonna ground the Joker, gotta make sure. Oh, hold on.
No.
You're not playing with your food. You're not playing with your food. You don't want to do. You don't want to let SonicFox. No! Oh man, that was so scary. That was so scary.
Round.
If Sonic would have micro out of lots right there. What? Just do it. Just go in.
Oh yeah. Oh yes. Straight jack in the box. Oh, wanted a neutral jump, possibly to whip out a potential throw. Maybe he was going for like kind of a shimmy on their end to kind of force Kombat to think a throw was coming or that this was a good opportunity to go for a throw. Up 3 does get blocked, but I believe it is one of the safer ones in this game. Blocks the low end because there isn't that mix-up. Because of that boxing glove, that Bird Boy beatdown that can be canceled into an overhead, no longer on the table, no longer an option. Kombat backing off, even though he doesn't have a life lead. I feel like he's more confident in specific trades, but SonicFox not giving him an opportunity to go for it. Not giving him an opportunity. Hold on, there it is.
Joker, double fatal blow cancel, on deck. We already see the one coming out of Kombat, gets the throw to establish a slight health lead here. Just has to stay with the Joker. Was it coming down from the sky? It's gonna get clipped. Isn't able to interrupt the forward 2. Gets hit by the one after the overhead coming in from downtown, and Sonic stays alive off of something as minute as that. That's how great Kombat is played. Can he close it out? Are we going to get the extension? Will we get a Game 5 here to start us off?
Yeah, and that specific situation was such a heartbreaker because I feel like if Kombat pressed a little bit later, that down 1 might have been able to connect, but it whipped perfectly right around that mid. SonicFox cashing in big here, gotta use that. No, drops the ender. Big neutral jump kick anyway.
A breakaway was coming, but we saw Sonic dealing with that with kind of multiple down 2s early, but I think on a read is looking for a little less, advantage after the down 2.
Yeah.
Still has great position in the corner.
Escape failed. He actually teched the wrong way, so he's thinking throw mix is coming when Kombat just said normal mix is coming, normal throw is coming, putting you in the corner. That's going to be a punish and an armor breaker. Kombat taking this over SonicFox 3-1. What incredible play here from Kombat. Incredible huge shoutouts. All right, guys, we're getting right into it here. We got Dirty Grandma going up against HoneyBee. Now, we talked a lot about HoneyBee at the beginning of today's broadcast, and I feel like the main thing that I didn't get to say is how HoneyBee is now able to express himself, express the play style that he wants to succeed with Deborah. And now that variations are a thing, different things can be equipped. Yes, big smoke bomb here coming out. Full teleport. Anywhere you are, it's going to be into a big combo. That bug just slightly out of range there. Dirty Grandma getting the back throw. Joker backing off here. Oh, down 2 for your trouble.
That's gonna do it.
That's
Oh
fair.
my goodness.
That's not fair.
Only 15% though. Only 15%. Meanwhile, Joker's about to puke some damage. Is the breakaway coming? Oh my goodness, not yet. 359. No, just a quick neutral kick's gonna save HoneyBee from a potential huge comeback there from Dirty Grandma. Trying to do him dirty in the corner.
Holding up on the wake up. I mean, you gotta love it. Full commitment here. Now you gotta amplify those little pokey pokes. I don't know what the name of that move is, but pokey pokes to keep it safe. Joker swinging back here. Oh, it's gonna be a breakaway from HoneyBee. Loss of resources for a very long time. Not sure if HoneyBee thought a throw was coming from Dirty Grandma, but a big dirty combo is coming here. Ending it there with the rising gesture. Yeah, that was a lot of damage. That was a lot of damage. Getting the regular back throw here. HoneyBee looking a lot better. Not sure what that short hop was about. Didn't see a short hop attack coming out, but a lot of players hesitant to do that as it is very, very unsafe blocking. That was a great conversion from downtown. Able to just go with wakes up. Wake ups aren't a thing in this game anymore. Not in the way that they used to be, but just wake up smoke bomb for the conversion. But it doesn't matter. Dirty Grandma.
Fast right now, you know, both of them always thinking ahead, and that's something that HoneyBee loves with this variation and that change up to customs, is that he now has the launchers that he had before with Arachnophobia here, and then the setup potential of the bugs. This is just a match made in heaven for someone like HoneyBee, who always wants it to be his turn. You notice that always loves, you know, being in control, being on the offense, and that's what these bugs are all about. That add on to the Arachnophobia game plan that he had already established at an incredible level before.
Yeah, love to call them Oki bugs. They're really, really good on Oki. You know, just pop them down, and then there's really not too much that, you know, someone can do. I don't think HoneyBee had the bar to amplify, which is the only reason that it can convert into a really big combo. However, HoneyBee still has a good lead, even after this back throw. Doesn't have great positioning here, but still a really good lead. A regular short hop and just goes right into that big boot to the face. That could have been the end. That could have been the end for Dirty Grandma, but HoneyBee didn't go into a regular combo, but instead gonna be able to chip out piece after piece, pick after pick. Here comes.
How many have we seen already?
So good. So good at stealing turns. And again, it just kind of makes you not want to, it puts you in a position where if you press, if you move, if you don't block, you know, it's not going to end well for you. A lot of ways for Devora to convert into damage as soon as she sees those bugs come out. But, you know, really it's only on the amplified bugs. The non-amplified ground bug doesn't go that far. Big punish. Very, very unsafe stuff. It's an auto-tracking move that leads into a combo, but it is very unsafe on block. Good conversion here from Dirty Grandma. Has the corner positioning here. This is where Joker really, really hurts. 34%, nearly 35%, and able to get a crazy little trade there at the end with that rising gesture.
That thing also just taking turns, you see there, and adding so much safety to the offensive Joker. What a jump out by HoneyBee. Wake up jumps have saved HoneyBee. Wake up jump out of the corner here has saved him. Wait a second, we're onto something here, and those bugs. They're becoming okay. You generate a little bit of pressure. You saw after that string. All HoneyBee was looking for was a 2-hit and then the bug to try to pick up afterwards.
Oh, that one hurt there. It looked like HoneyBee went for a back roll. They decided to press a button on wake up despite, you know, not really getting out of, you know, out of dodge so quickly, so freely there. Jump in from Devora. Now those jumping attacks extend so far away. I think this might be curtains here for HoneyBee. Does have the, oh, never mind. Yeah, so that was a huge, huge tell. The fact that HoneyBee didn't come off of that breakaway led Dirty Grandma to believe, okay.
You know,
yeah,
4-2-1, 2-1, and it can become very scary to deal with. And even they're getting conversion up. He sent that thing to the moon and back.
Oh, man. Catching HoneyBee, blocking there, goes for a regular forward throw, taking the positioning here of the oppressor. Joker coming down, but HoneyBee fighting back. Beautiful hit confirmed right into that launcher here. Gonna toss that bug. Good side switch there by HoneyBee. Gonna keep the pressure going. The turn stealing, as you lightly put it earlier, and that's gonna be a throw there. Does act as a high, but it's very, very tricky, and a lot of characters can just kind of tick throw off anything. If they make someone block, gotta watch out for that throw. Good neutral jump spaced out at the max range. Tries to go for the spacing there, but just a little too far away. HoneyBee able to drop that bug, and I think that's all. HoneyBee taking round number 1 here.
that amplified bug, the name of the game for that round. Even on block, put it out there on amplification. Gonna come on hit or block. Gonna come to save Mama Devore. At the end of the day, what was that?
She low crushed that little low stomp. Oh man, reads upon read. She low crushed that low stomp. Then here comes the down two after the duck. Oh, that could have been a conversion, but instead it looked like Dirty Grandma wanted to get out of the corner, wants to put Devore a little bit closer to the corner because we know how impressive she can be if she drops that bug. Here comes a big knee to the face. Gonna come off that resource crushing blow only one time. Gonna be able to amplify for a lot of damage, and that is just enough. That was disgusting. That was one bar.
Fight.
That was one bar. And she just,
oh no! Great back gap, just as HoneyBee. He said, hey, how much did you do? 444? Okay, that was cute. What's the cash up to be here? The breakaway coming. Content A 426 and a bug! Oh my god, I know, I can't believe it.
oh, what an anti-air. What a conversion here. Here comes the gesture coming down, but HoneyBee rolling out of dodge, rolling out of trouble. And Joker's gonna go for a world of hurt. Down two to maximize, possibly sniffing out the breakaway, but Dirty Grandma not giving it to him. HoneyBee in a perfect position here to go for something. He doesn't hit anything on the way down. That's gonna be a punish. Don't give Dirty Grandma the room to make this comeback. Drop the combo. Huge, crucial moment here. Crucial drop. And HoneyBee challenging there with the down one.
In Mortal Kombat 11, it is absolute canon right here. But look at that, already skating across the space, and we already see the loadout, right? Brought the bubble. That's gonna be huge. That's gonna be huge damage. Doesn't matter at all as HoneyBee snipes him for the very first hit. And what's that gonna lead to? A potential set play, but the huge disrespect nice there by Grandma to stop that pressure coming down from the sky that would have led to some more bug pressure, but HoneyBee has just found these stray hits to once again take that turn and try to keep it going and try to make a Galaxy Brain read with the Geyser Palm. So now we know the entire loadout here by Dirty Grandma just hasn't gotten those hits, and HoneyBee has been laying it down with those bugs, laying down the law of the chitin.
HoneyBee trying to challenge back here. What a flawless block. This does not get by Dirty Grandma. You give him any kind of gap, that flawless block is coming. But either way, HoneyBee taking that round. One round away. And this is a little...
Round
yeah,
two.
go ahead.
Fight.
Yeah, I will say HoneyBee playing is phenomenal. You haven't got to see Rain starting to get a little crazy here, but wait a second, able to get the full screen bubble, and what that leads to is some big damage and restand potential. Yeah, you come off both bars right there, but that's still 312, and he's got a wonderful corner game. You know, Rain is a very safe character, very mobile character, and does have access to some pretty decent damage. Just has to get there and like getting those stray hits. You know, has some stubby range, some long range. He's got some awkwardness to him. That forward three, I don't even fully understand it. It's just there. -1 again. He's an abnormal character. Is Rain? Those bugs are still gonna come by. I mean, the wave. Did you see the wave come for no reason?
No reason at all. Didn't affect Devore at all. You have invincibility frames before you have access to your character, and animations don't have any other exception here. Back throw, HoneyBee, one throw away, one good conversion away from taking this set over Dirty Grandma. A nice little poke here. What a throw escape, that was so crucial. Everything on the line, full life on the line.
No.
Life on the line here. They get poked out? No.
Who just needs the one hit, has Fatal Blow available, coming in with that insane jump kick, and now one hit away. Gonna respect to wake up and then down two of those balls. What? All of the things.
Down two.
Guys.
Come on, it's Devora. It's Devora.
Guys, if you were any other character in MK11 was dead there. Okay, I'm not gonna say that with certainty, but you do not do that to Rain's jump kick. Unless you're Devora. There's...
Round one.
I wonder
not
if
to
we
overshadow
got...
Dragon. Yeah, not to overshadow Dragon, because Dragon is definitely a solid player all the way back from the MKX phase. Not as new school as TheMightyUnjust, but so consistent, so patient. Like, it's so hard to crack Dragon. What a call out here from TheMightyUnjust. Seeing the teleport coming, punishing accordingly there, because it wasn't the amplified teleport that puts you, I don't know why, but on the other side of the screen. TheMightyUnjust getting lots and lots of damage, going for the low slide ender at the end to make sure that that crushing blow requirement does fulfill if he does need it there. Oh, I thought that boulder was going to come down, and what a teleport here from TheMightyUnjust. Just poking back, there's nothing Dragon can do.
This is a nice matchup of Cetrion at their, you know, full screen is going to have a huge advantage, right? Having the low pound, having everything. Projectile does have to worry about that. What MightyUnjust brought was some very specific things that, you know, everyone likes to talk about it, really completing Noob Saibot. You already have the safety, you know, of seeing double, added on to the damage that you get from the other characters. You know, we talked about how they kind of unlocked some of these other characters. We did the same thing right here for Noob Saibot. And I think that if Dragon is going to win this, you know, Cetrion now incredibly strong across the board with all of her tools, right? Where she can struggle nowadays, and I hate that I'm using the word Cetrion struggle in the same sentence, but hear me out.
Yeah, no,
is that she has to hit him an awful lot more than he has to hit her in this matchup, and that's what we're going to see here. You saw the MightyUnjust hit one hit 300, even with a breakaway, hit for 300 in that first round, and you're already seeing what Dragon has to do here, which was do so many little, like 18% combos at a time, just has to maintain that control. She's got the tools to do it, and it's going to be in the driver's seat of Dragon behind her. See if he can pull off the win here, but that's what this battle is going to be, is a lot of damage versus a lot of control, I think.
Yeah, I can definitely see that. MightyUnjust cashing in big here. Every little hit that he possibly can hit. But Dragon playing very solid, hitting those anti-airs no problem, and even calling out that throw there at the end of the last round. But here we go, Dragon going right into the special moves, leaving MightyUnjust in a standing position. MightyUnjust possibly thinking a throw is coming here. Not sure why he's pressing, but getting hit over and over again with that tornado. Now Dragon has a huge life lead here. Not sure how Mighty's going to make this comeback.
Oh, raw tackle
shoulder
there.
tackle. Yeah, just raw tackle. Didn't have anything to amplify for another hit.
Had nothing to back that up with. That was just a raw tackle. I respect it.
Just did it. Just did
Ended
it.
up being the right speed.
Big jumping kick. Yeah, Cetrion doesn't have the best jumping kick, but it has a really good horizontal hitbox. Oh,
Yeah, it's so wide.
Calling it out. Dragon not going for the breakaway. Dragon thought a throw was coming, decides to duck, but here comes the rising wall, just like nothing.
And again, that kind of covers every option. It covers the ground, it covers the air, just sitting out there active, and had the upside to back it up to cover even more space if need be. And this teleport's coming clutch.
Yeah, teleport is helping a lot. It's making Dragon, you know, think twice about going for those options. The ground pound, it's definitely something that Dragon needs to rethink about every time he uses, but Dragon doesn't want to be conditioned completely here. So that's why he's not just going straight to, like, I'm scared to ground pound. I will still try to do it just to keep you on your toes. But right now, speaking of toes, those shadow toes coming right for the feet of Cetrion. Yeah, you gotta watch those toes. And then, yeah, just pure safety. That's what that special move is all about. Pure safety, pushing you back, and if you get hit, it leaves you in a standing position. Cetrion, what are we gonna do here? Rising wall, goes for the forward throw. MightyUnjust not seeing it coming. Whoa, beautiful down forward conversion. And Dragon hits the wake-up button. MightyUnjust not respecting the normals.
What just happened? The health lead disappeared off of MightyUnjust, probably reading multiple throws, but Dragon never. You know, you're talking about what Cetrion has here equipped. We're talking about Noob. Yeah, you don't have to commit to anything with Cetrion in this variation. Not a single thing. You just go right this every single time, even as an anti-air. It's her armor break, it's her restand. Just do it.
Yeah, just do it. You see what Dragon did there with that earthquake? He actually thought that MightyUnjust would have blocked it and thought maybe it was going to go into a teleport, but instead went for a dash cancel to try to get aggressive and try to get, you know, MightyUnjust sleeping there.
Oh,
what a call out! What a call out! What a big, great read here from Dragon. Getting a
and, you know, zoning where she could, those options are still there. But up close, she could just be a safe madness of a character. There's no other way to put it. That tornado can be pretty relentless in the corner.
It's so good. It's such a good move. And again, like you said before, it's kind of like a why not move. Like, throw it out there. Very few strings will leave a gap into that, and then you just avoid those strings. No problem. Throw out that tornado.
Just don't do this.
Yeah, just don't do it. Don't do it and you'll be fine.
Alright, so he brought the spawn. Completely different matchup here. Very mobile character. Does have the cape if he makes a hard read on the projectile. But guess what? Cetrion never having to really rely on just the zoning aspect of it, and has so many other tools that once the gap is close like this, it becomes a constant mind game, and enforcing the overextension of the MightyUnjust. Gonna put Dragon on match point right here. That was MightyUnjust 100% feeling the pressure that Dragon has applied with the safety and the health lead behind this character. It literally feels like you're fighting a wall.
Oh yeah. It is, and that's like also the mentality behind Dragon. Dragon's not really one to take risks. I mean, he will, you know, when he has to, or if it's on a huge read, but just won't do anything crazy. A very by-the-book type of player. Oh, tries to punish that down one, but it recovered just in time. MightyUnjust caught blocking. Dragon hits that forward throw here. Here comes the ground shake. Dragon tries to dash cancel to make it safe. MightyUnjust with some nice little buttons here, blowing up the attempt to possibly see some kind of throw. MightyUnjust trying to get some kind of shimmy going here, going back, going forward, trying to get Dragon to flinch, with Dragon keeping his composure, staying back. Good block there of that ground shake. Wasn't sure if that was going to be there in time.
Yeah, definitely close, and that's going to be unfortunate for the MightyUnjust, who now has a massive health deficit versus a full screen of Cetrion. She can throw a tornado, she can throw a rock, she can throw the entire element. Oh my goodness, even the double hit stopping one of the tools that he's brought to deal with this Arma, taken away by the double hitting Hell's Wrath. And that's just a feel bad man right there. Dragon taking 3-0, eliminating the MightyUnjust here in the online pro competition NA East.
Yeah, definitely feels bad moment there. You know, you go, and we didn't really see much of the one time he did it.
The other side of the screen, looking good. SonicFox coming off of the loss to Kombat. Will that affect them? Probably not, given the experience in what we've seen before, but can't wait to see these two throw it down, as HoneyBee has just come off huge victory over Dirty Grandma in the same exact matchup. Ultra David, will that come into play? Will the level
we've already seen that he was the character match, of course, but quite a unique player here in SonicFox. Nobody knows who Dirty Grandma is, but Fox is a unique player for sure. Wow, coming in there. Well, of course, had the bugs to save him just in case. I love that setup. That's something that Bee's been doing a lot lately. Watching his streams, been super cool to see. And now just trying to find that range from away.
Such a change up, you know, from that previously locked variation of Arachnophobia that had the tools that he really liked, you know, having the teleport, having those extensions, but wasn't able to kind of, you know, follow it up safely, or, you know, set it up safely, let alone combo into it as well, which was a little bit of a struggle for Arachnophobia. Not the case here, but as we speak, massive cash out by Sonic in the corner to take that round. That was some great back and forth until the position finally got to the corner. Sonic able to capitalize the most off the touch, and that's what we know them for.
Well, like you were saying with Arma before, this character hits you 3 times and the round's over. I mean, that is a very common outcome, 300 plus each time. You just can't afford that. So Beach trying desperately to make his way out, just at least maybe get something going before once to start here for SonicFox again in the corner. Oh no!
Oh, not like this. The armor break into near 400. Sonic back in the literal driver's seat. This is insanity. That's what, and it's exactly that. It's a, I gotta hit you this many times, you gotta hit me this many times. Good luck, have fun, SonicFox taking game number 1 in a convincing fashion.
Yeah, there's a calculation there.
Lost a third of your health, so even, you know, some characters do a lot of damage, but you have to add on another hit because of breakaway, right? You have to say, oh, he has to hit you probably 4 to 5 times because you're gonna have a breakaway at some point. Not the case with the Joker, who even here on the down 269 there, that's still a huge chunk of change, and guess what? Now it's gonna hurt an awful lot more.
That's exactly what we mean here. Bee caught in the corner yet again. We saw a lot of the last game stuck in the corner here on the right side. We're back. All right, teleport. We'll go for the setup here. No, he just wants the cross up. Bug will come out so surely. There it is. And just harassing. Oh, here's the big chance. The neutral jump that we often see out of Bee's Devorah. Back him out to a safe range.
Get the bugs out. Coming regardless on the application. Look at a wall beautifully spaced. Sonic literally just threaded a needle right there, David.
And then the commitment might be probably looking for a grab, maybe a stand 1, something like that, something high. It wasn't. Fox is in there. And looking really strong again. I mean, that's what we expect here for SonicFox, but Bee is very capable. We saw it just a few minutes ago how strong this player is.
Also having to deal with.
Whoa, crazy! What an interaction right there. And the result is that Bee's got the teleport. He's got the pressure. He's got the combo. He's got the bug, the OP bug.
They had both activated their own trap cards in that situation right there. That's a wild teleport. The first one that was really not backed up by a bug and not on a massive read. Looks like HoneyBee just did it right there, feeling confident with the health lead. And now your health lead is gone.
So after ducking before, this time, yeah, and again, not ducking again here. So Fox is just getting all the reads right. What can you say against the chance on the punish? Yes.
Okay. That should be a closeout. Jump into the fatal blow guaranteed. Yes. Is this enough for the kill?
Well, you can see Fox looking for those shields. Oh man, the last hit. It's not enough. Will the bug be enough?
Oh boy.
Getting away. Yeah, it doesn't go that far. The bug! And Fox backs off again. See, it's doing no chip, it just didn't go that far. One more! Oh!
Is that plus? If he had forward one, would he have died? I feel like HoneyBee has done that twice.
Oh yeah.
I think well, because HoneyBee did it to close out the last match against Dirty Grandma, and I'm pretty sure he was super plus right there. HoneyBee, don't test him. Don't even test him. Jail your plus frames. All right. Lesson 1 for pro competition NAE: jail your plus frames.
I feel like you do need to take risks if you're gonna have a chance against this extremely high damage output kind of situation. Sometimes you just gotta guess. Putting out a bug, that high shot there from Joker doing the trick as well. Great keep up! Oh, here's a huge chance now. No, but this jump kick.
HoneyBee has had some insane reads with wake up jumps as well. A nice roll back out of the forward 1-4 range, gonna clip him with the forward 1 of Divorce coming in hot. Is this gonna be swag? No! Lost opportunity right there, David. Gonna cost you everything against someone like Sonic, especially an ascended SonicFox that's always awakened in the losers bracket. Has sets up massive comebacks. So there's the pressure of that always in the back of your mind too, where even if you make the right read, he still has a lot of threats there that are going to kill you, because HoneyBee was in that situation where even a throw KB would have killed. Oh my goodness, and Fox is coming out a different RPM entirely. Already has him to the corner in a third way dead, and now with no defensive bar. And I think, you know, touching on it earlier, that's what the boxing gloves is all about. It's the pressure that the damage puts on your opponent, and the pressure of the guaranteed damage that he gets off of it. SonicFox loves characters that have launchers that can go into down 2, right? We saw the Collector on display last pro competition as well, with kind of the same exact thing. Huge damage, even on a breakaway. Massive threat.
Well, there's no doubt that Joker's one of the best in the game. Here goes B with 1-2 into the rush. Can he get something going? He needs big stuff, and it's not going to cut it in this round. Guess what? It's match point for SonicFox to move on and to eliminate HoneyBee.
Round 2.
This Joker on a different level than what we've seen so far of anyone else tonight. You know, again, you can almost say that perfectly, because it was HoneyBee that was able to eliminate Dirty Grandma in the previous match. It looked really good doing it, but you know, like you mentioned, SonicFox, just a different monster sometimes.
Yeah, I don't know who that Dirty Grandma player was. Nobody knows, but yeah, Fox is looking great. Comes in with the KB here. Okay, defensive bar, but this means that if you get caught again, you're just a hit, or maybe a grab away from death. Here's B. Maybe looking for the corner. What are we gonna get? Yes, that's what he's looking for here. Bug, pressure, and Fox is just out of there.
That's one thing that we don't talk about an awful lot, is the movement of Sonic, and you saw Sonic almost make a huge comeback off of avoiding all of the zoning of Devora for like a good 20 seconds straight. That's just how smart Sonic is, and I haven't seen that lead to anything, unless he's just trying to beat wake up buttons in that situation with that OT bug.
Yeah, I think that's the intention, is just to guarantee some pressure for yourself. Oh, but here's Fox! Oh my god, the damage comes out! Oh my god! No, is that it? No, hold on.
We were able to live! Oh my goodness! Sonic, if SonicFox would have done one more hit, anything, it would have been over, and that would have been the craziest thing you've ever seen.
I wanted, they were looking for it, just the drop happened.
Are you kidding me?
Well, here's another chance, just like that for SonicFox. Only a few seconds into this round, we got the other corner. I'm telling you, we fought this entire match on one corner or the other.
Yeah, this has been HoneyBee's home. I think he's gotten used to it at this point.
Oh, no.
Another whip punish to put you right back in there.
Exactly, yeah, even though it had been spent. Can you get them? Not there in time. Oh, here's a chance! HoneyBee coming in with the jump. Let me see something cool. Okay, the break finally. Is that the first break we've seen in the set? It has been so rare for Fox.
Sonic, even after all
Need the delay first.
Oh, okay. It's gonna be a setup. Is he gonna get the bar back in time? Nope, just has a regular bug. Not as
Let's go B. Okay. Almost here. Even chip becomes relevant now.
Oh, that's gonna come no matter what. Got the appositor. No, it's not through the throw. HoneyBee still able to stop the advancement with the down 4, able to close that out, and it was off of one singular hit, not connecting off of a 700 hit combo that Sonic put on display for us there. And you want to talk about stealing a little bit of momentum here? That's exactly what just happened. I thought it was over.
Devoro wins.
It definitely.
Look at the timings. It's really strong how he's able to kind of reverse positions quickly, you know, and not just in spots on the map, but in momentum off the damage, of course, that character can get off of it. And then early on, already got the 20% cash out with the boxing gloves, and nice. Has a character with the range to punish those boxing gloves, which is very character specific as well.
Yeah, some characters don't get that.
That was spoken like someone. That was spoken like someone who plays a character that can't punish it.
What? Me? I'm doing blood lunge all day, man. I'm not worried about it.
There you go. There you go. There you go. About to get an offensive bar.
Up here. Don't count. Look for lows. Safety though. And again, it's in here. The bug will be there, and of course, Fox knows what this character does. Good block. Here's a chance.
Noob.
And yes, it goes directly into Fatal. I like the usage of this here. Let me see those shields. Let me see those skulls.
All shields. Okay. 375. HoneyBee's turning us around, David. I can't believe it.
Fox a little bit slower on the approach there as they were walking around in neutral. You look back at game 1 and 2, they were in there very quickly.
Not as free with the movement, not as comfortable.
Again, that little dash forward first before them coming in. Here we go. Okay, Fox buttonsing out. Now they have the chance
So fitting.
Again, get that corner. Jack in the box comes.
Oh, good challenge.
The movement, the back and forth.
That was a smooth way. That was a smooth dash right there. Sonic showing off that Joker.
Oh,
Really
big
quick
chance!
movement
No, but he did not press the button, and the guy just the read was wrong on it, unfortunately. But he's got the pressure.
Chip, another big read, and there's Sonic almost with that similar read that I was talking about with HoneyBee. He gives praise for Sonic with the same exact thing, knowing when to jump, and B with the neutral, but he technically did hit confirm that, but it didn't combo. Like,
It
yes,
just didn't
did
read.
that it hit. It just did. Oh no!
That's a bummer right there. There's no doubt about that.
That feels bad. Ooh. Wait, Sonic doesn't leave any damage on the table, does he? David?
Hey!
Not at all. Is that gonna be?
Yeah, Fox. The slight movement first before forward went into pressure.
That's it, open him up right there, and an anti-air coming out clean. Now, on match point again, Sonic no breakaway to deal with, and the launcher's gonna do it. Sonic taking it 3-1 in what turned into a mercy. It's not even over with yet.
It's not over yet. Can you believe it? Is Fox willing to do this right here? And we take advantage. It's a 1
13.
chance here.
Is it Jack in the Box time? Oh no.
Flawless block.
That
Still has one little bit of chip remaining here. Oh, but down one, just runs into it. That had happened so many times. The jump one into dash forward first before forward two. This time, Fox was aware of it, got the down one, and seals the deal, even after the first.
To kill without a reason. But
Well, look, I mean, it did seem like it was very strongly Fox at the start of the first couple of games. I think I would say that HoneyBee straight airsaw, which I really like this variation. This is the variation that he played against Neutral is Key to qualify for top 8. Neutral is Key also a Cetrion player, so it's the same matchup. Okay, well, that one's gone right away. Yeah, you see he has the air dash here. He's got the ability to pressure and to threaten with that airsoft from very far away as well. He can get over Earthquake with that. He's trying to do that stuff right now. So he's trying to be real tricky in the sky.
Yeah, very interesting that they didn't bring the extended build for some extra damage, but that aerial buzzsaw is really strong, and it can be used in pressure as well for some combo conversions. We've already seen him converting off the low air one in Nomad Dash. Really smart stuff early on by Perfect Legend, but the break, oh my goodness. Ball's blocked up
He's
to
super
you
pressure
never
at
get a
you.
Cetrion. And this
When I
is
saw his match versus Nicholas Key, this man was in the sky 80%. Oh!
I mean, that's one way. Oh my goodness, I was about to die. I was about to die from that fatal blow. That's one way to shut that down. Get out of here real quick. Only a one-time use though. Now is he gonna be able to stop PL from doing this madness this time around? Does have a wonderful stand one to deal with it, but once he gets going, and once he gets those angles that are like almost impossible to anti-air, I expect this variation to be very good for Perfect Legend. Because I look at how Perfect Legend played previous NRS titles, you know, looking at MK9, looking at Injustice 1, looking at MKX, loved those very aerial, aggressive characters that it can be overwhelming, and that's what this jump kick, like gas pressure brings. It kind of brings back that old school, you know, bird loud mentality. Bird Kabal. What do you call it? Bird ball?
Yeah, Bird Kabal, yeah.
Bird ball?
Bird ball! Oh my god!
All life.
Cetrion wins.
All the rocks went through.
Here, you know, on reversal, right? Or like little things like that could come into play where, you know, is he gonna get a trade off of it? Is the trade gonna be even? And everything else that she's gonna bring to the table, and how Dragon's gonna deal with it in the first place. And is Dragon ready for it? Hasn't been playing an awful lot. Does Dragon have games in against something like this?
Okay,
So
well,
many
just like
questions.
that, the defensive bard's gone. He's stuck here in the corner for at least a little while. Walked very far forward for the forward four, but no, Dragon did not take the bait. Another chance for PL. And this kind of character, same kind of thing we were talking about with the Kabal.
Oh,
he likes to be active. He wants to be doing stuff. He wants this
Loves to be in the air.
buzzsaw is such a great way to get himself into the sky, to pressure with teleport as just something that's coming at you simultaneously. Great pick for him.
He's literally been doing this since the dawn of time. You know, one evolution with Kung Lao, a very mobile Kung Lao, teleporting everywhere, getting their jump kicks, dive kick reads, even. That's what this character brings to the table. And every time we've seen Perfect Legend go to Kabal in this top 8, he's looked at home.
Oh yeah. Yep, this is the character you spend a lot of time with. The character he really loves. And now, I was just gonna say, yeah, now you can set up a teleport, now you can set up some kind of air approach, you can dive kick in front of them and pressure there. Not spending time on the interactable.
And also, Kung Lao, I brought this up earlier, Kung Lao does a lot of damage. Cetrion does not do a lot of damage. As long as Perfect Legend can play this well, he's overall.
That's what I'm talking about! Yep, that's it though.
Even here,
Threatening. There's the wall. Yet again.
oh, this is now a scary spot. He was in a position where Cetrion could not have killed in a touch. Now he is, and this got a lot more interesting. Dragon looking for anything to confirm, either in the fatal blow or into the tendrils.
Just tried it! I like the idea there. Now this means that it's not gonna be fatal for a while if he gets a chance. Oh, he changed the threat of grab or the threat of the mid.
That's a mix-up right there. That is a mix-up at the end of the day, David. Going Dragon's way, and Dragon's gonna stay alive. Awful. Something as minute as that, right?
Yeah, there's the wall! Super important usage of that. Dragon's really found the solution here. Again! For the King B string, it wasn't there in time.
Okay, that was a little dirty because Dragon, I think, thought that he reacted to roll because it's up 3 looks like a roll, David. I'm pretty sure that's what just happened.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure that he thought he rolled because he did a little front flip. Anyways.
200. One more. Okay.
Oh.
They
That
will
didn't
tell you
combo,
this
by the
character
way.
doesn't do much.
Just taken away from you.
Fight.
And that alone is kind of a game changer if you think about it, David. Restands are very rare here in MK11, and she just gets to throw hers out. Is there ever a reason not to do her tornado?
Yeah, it's a great one, there's no doubt. There you
No
go
downside
again.
special.
Now Dragon's definitely getting there on the action time. You can see it. He is figuring that stuff out. Or pretty PL trying stuff. Oh, here's a chance!
Huge Drop Dragon not gonna. I'm shocked. Didn't see the breakaway. Wake up 213. Did he wake up forward dash 213?
It kind of looked like it. It's a big read that PL was gonna back off. Yeah, what an amazing read.
Holy. That was confidence. If I have ever seen confidence on the screen, it was his wake up forward dash, full string.
Look how fast it happens, right? You see what I'm talking about? You just lost 350 maybe? I don't know a lot, but it was super quick.
I can't believe you got Cassie on that still.
That is both offensive bars.
And look at that, 294 breakaway, not an option because of that tornado. Happens to be her armor break. Ladies and gentlemen, Dragon knocking on the door to set up a match with Sonic on the loser's side. PL, last breath remaining and just gonna ground pound it out. Dragon taking this. You gotta keep getting him consistently if you want to be at the top towards the end of this thing.
It is Winners Finals of NA East week number 1. This is Kombat on the left with Johnny and Semiij with Cassie, 2 characters that we know both of them to have used for quite a long time at this point. Very fundamentally sound. Chase begins for Kombat.
Showtime.
A matchup that we've seen an awful lot, these two going at it. Two machines from back in the day, and both coming from this kind of habitat, Ultra David, both coming from online tournament series, these two. That's where they were born and bred. On display here in Winners Finals, and that's gonna be some huge damage because he didn't end with the fisticuffs. He brought it earlier.
No, he doesn't have it. He has let's just say cheese.
Interesting. That came in a huge play. I didn't bring it up earlier, but against Sonic, he got so much stray damage off of that as his ender. It was insane. Even off the hits here mid screen.
Chase. Okay, nice. Semiij finds the opportunity. Only down 1, and then Kombat immediately taking control. That's it. Here's Semiij again.
It's like just another character.
It's not gonna be huge for the character. Wow, again! Look at Kombat buffering it in.
Let's see if Kombat has the tech to deal with those gunshots as well. Not many people do. You know, there are options. I think it is character dependent as well as to what you can do. A lot of characters can gotta slightly move forward and sneak something in there for the punish, or at least the trade, and stop her from just continuing to be safe.
Yeah, it's pretty negative if you have something that's, you know, mid or low hitting from pretty far. It's not super many of those. Semiij will come in for a little bit of pressure. No, slight. His willingness to just take control of mid range and not feel like he needs to press is always impressive. He got the round in part because of it.
And look at that, able to not dominate, but right there in those final moments, he really dominated Kombat in the neutral. It was the presence that he has with his buttons, right? Look at there, Kombat is frozen, and it is hard to stop a Johnny Cage from pressing buttons at back 3 and 4 3 range. That's just how it is. And able to do it here is Semiij, and he's doing that with his movement, and also complementing that by some really big mids to back it up. Whoa! Oh, good throw right there. Luckily, he's trying it out. Jeez. That was a huge read right there on the air-to-air.
It's so comfortable just harassing slightly. There's not like there's huge mix-ups for this character, but that was a commitment on the neutral duck right there. Semiij got it.
Hard in any fighting game he's played, you know, coming to the scene as just built kind of different. And Kombat got away with maybe one a little bit right there. Threading another needle to start us off.
He gets punished not quite there, but he did change variations. If you notice, he no longer has the cheese. He has pissed off and whatever it was called. Here's Semiij. Yep, trying it. These little mix-ups each time, but they add up. Eventually, they add up.
220, but a side switch to the corner, stagger into the throw. All of a sudden, they're halfway dead. Coming out of this. Ooh, if Semiij would have overcommitted, that would have been sniped by a 4-3. And able to get him with a kneecapping, and now we're at Fatal Blow range, and we saw raw Fatal Blow from Semiij earlier, and it sure did work. Here we go. It's gonna
Yes.
be Oshiro. And look at that damage! 242. Out of nowhere.
Round 2.
Yeah, and he's been trying to bait the breakaway as well by using that pretty early in a couple combos. There, he didn't need any more than that, but he did try that earlier one other time. Semiij didn't give in.
This is a Kombat who's coming off of a victory over Sonic.
Well, you
In
know,
the previous
SonicFox
round.
said that what their thoughts were was that it was going to be either Fox or Kombat who wins this tournament. Right? That was what Fox said early. Whoever wins between those two in winner's side was their pick to win this whole thing.
That I would say that is a pretty good assessment
it.
from Sonic. Yeah,
Yeah, for sure.
because everyone knows what Kombat's capable of. Kombat can beat anyone on the planet in Mortal Kombat. On the flip side, this is someone who has proven time and time again that they could do so as well. This is,
Oh my god! Oh my god, what's that? Oh, punish!
Are those all
It's
buffers?
unfortunate you hear from Semiij. And he didn't break away again! Kombat has had this many times. Semiij has been correct. No! Oh no!
no, there's no way. There's no way.
Okay.
know
I was not as confident in 2,
Like-
but you were right.
Like 30 seconds
You
there.
were right.
Fight.
We haven't seen as
Yeah, we've seen it. Same.
as much, you know,
pretty
just as
fast.
combo ender. He hasn't gone for the restand or anything like that.
Uh-oh. Get another time. Yes, nice. And this time the very fast break.
Kombat.
Gonna have almost at the corner, not quite.
Woo!
Wow.
Right the
okay.
cannon off the gun. That's a rare one right there.
For sure. Very impressive stuff by Kombat. And the whip punishing
Now-
pin. There's no defensive power to escape this time. You're in trouble.
Look at the damage. It comes out of nowhere. Kombat, that was an impressive round right there. It is so hard to get Semiij to do what Semiij did right there, which was just swing and miss out in the neutral. I cannot tell you guys how hard it is to get Semiij to just whip in front of your face like that, and Kombat was actually able to do so.
Oh, I see the pick up there. Difficult to do though. And the anti-air comes! Breaks away, can he get there in time? It's not there for the punish. Semiij will get the grab. He's gonna have to fight from the corner even still. No wonder. It's too far, and of course Semiij gets the punish. You can't be whipping that leg like that in front of this guy. Making punish yet again.
Okay.
Combat. Here he is in between! That was
In between, a mistimed, and you are crushing blowed, health deficit full screen.
Oh, he's trying it out. Kombat is not biting at all.
What does that mean? Semiij is almost tempting him to try it again. I think that's exactly what's happening. Semiij is like, that was pretty good. Do it again. You won't.
Yeah, right. Yeah, let me see you do it again. Buddy. Come on, come on.
And Kombat got away with a wake-up 1-2 right there. Semiij not ready for it of all the things. Listen, when he walks into another one, Kombat has established a lead and control over Semiij, giving him the chainsaw.
In the
Again,
cage
I'm pretty sure-
match here in Winners Finals.
I think that Semiij was doing that just to make sure that, like, I think he wanted Kombat to do it some more, just so that Semiij could learn to do that less. If that makes sense. That's like mid-match conditioning or like practice, but I do feel like Semiij maybe was testing it a little bit. Oh!
Wow, okay. He's correct. The mix-ups begin. There's no meter here. It's not going to be a lot of damage.
That health bar's gone.
Oh! Honestly, one more mix-up is going to seal the deal for Kombat.
Fatal blow should
One
be coming
more.
back. There it is. No way. We have seen these comebacks time and time again from Kombat before. And if only he got out to grab.
If that had been pissed off, right? The duck is there. It's not like Kombat to get in the grand finals on winner's side.
That has to be as close to a real master comeback. Just given the health deficit and all of the momentum Semiij had into the corner. Good 20% health, facing an entire health bar. Okay, Kombat.
A little bit of damage. Trying to hold his space here. Down low as well. Haven't seen that punished all day out. Here we go. Of course, breaks away. Kombat trying to stay away now. Is he the zoner all of a sudden? These straight balls.
Yeah, absolutely. He's trying to stay away from that Cassie range. Still outside of it, still outside of it. Checking with those force balls that are might as well be normals in and of themselves, and finally takes one to the face. Luckily, didn't swing. That would have been a KB and a health lead, and uses the interactable. So smart by Semiij, but it's still not enough. And these health leads have not meant a dang thing so far.
Oh, he's coming in! Oh, yes! No, he's not there!
What is wrong?
Trying to duck Semiij!
Oh no!
Big problem right now. Is that enough for Chip? It is! Semiij stays alive.
I can't believe Kombat let that go. All he had to do was close out the combo, would have been over. Now Semiij has given, he's fully given life here.
Not somebody you can ever count out, of course. Expecting a counter poke there, none came. Oh, punish! No break, I'm telling you, every time.
And that's a beefy meterless punish. 240, 250
Yeah.
out of Johnny, meterless punish? That's pretty dang good.
Yeah,
Look at that.
Stuff for sure.
Boom, gone.
It's as much damage as
break
Semiij
away.
is doing after all, right? Each time he's just content with about 200. That's been fine for Kombat. He's at match point in part because of that.
Yeah, and that's exactly what Kombat was doing to Sonic. Was all those stray hits into those were really paying off. But Semiij fighting to the very end here with a massive cash out into the fatal blow. Gap is already closed. Pressure's on, and another call out of the gun in Kombat. 2 for 2 on reading. That pistol cancel. Not another mercy.
Don't you do mercy. Don't you do mercy. Okay,
Not
all right. Woo, okay.
Didn't do any. Gonna be Dragon versus SonicFox. I wouldn't have it any other way.
Yeah, it's a great set of players, no doubt. And these are the characters we expect. This is what we've been seeing from them the whole time. Two characters we've expected as their mains. Super interesting neutral battle, I think, in this. I really enjoy watching Joker get in. I think that's so cool. Cetrion trying to put up a wall. She gets in herself sometimes, causes havoc. Just waiting it out. Feeling comfortable using the approach here.
The layers behind tech throw, tech throw again. Why not, right?
Yo, let's go, Fox! And, of course it's enough. Of course. Fox with this corner control. Now, there's not going to be a far teleport out. We know that. There might be a teleport, but it's going to be the close one if so. So, Dragon just trying to hold on here. Fox is just waiting.
That neutral reset tool for Dragon. Let's see how that comes into play and how if he's able to keep Sonic off of him, right? That's going to be the name of the game here because of what we talked about earlier with just how much damage Joker is going to be doing. Oh, and he did bring teleport, interesting enough, and then he teleported out just to get hit back in 274 before the breakaway, and now you have your back literally to the wall. Not just quite literally on the screen, but look at the health.
Duck for Dragon trying to start it off. It's not going to happen. And SonicFox takes the game, honestly, pretty convincing fashion. Got into the corner pretty fast. We did see Dragon put up a bit of a fight on the way to the corner, but once that happened, it really felt like Fox was there and just had total control.
Yeah, as you see from this early fatality, Fox just having some fun, and this is a mental war. This is all-out mental warfare.
All sorts of stuff these guys have played. And it's just consistently been Fox coming out on top. It's been tough for Dragon. And I know that he's somebody who puts in a lot of time. He said that he hasn't been entering tournaments, but you know, I've seen him a little bit, I watched him a little bit, I've seen him play. He's certainly still putting in the research. He certainly still knows what's up.
And still has
He always
that
does. He
skill.
always is going to put that time in.
And from this event, no matter how this goes, it's going to take something away from it to take into the next one, right? Look at everything that everyone's thrown at him. Sonic here in particular. Going to take a look at that into the lab. Find the options here with the Cetrion, and you never know, because again, Dragon, just kind of getting back in the swing of things, might go back to the drawing board as far as character selection too. Even though the Cetrion, we even saw it at the Dragon Temple in online tournaments since Final Combat, so strong. But I think that here, just a little outclassed in damage, almost purely. That and the reads of Sonic against Cetrion are mind-blowing. How he's able to control neutral against Cetrion is a miracle! And what a reaction from Dragon there on the Jack-in-a-Box to, okay, get on the board here! Get him with the Solar Beam! Oh, it's super effective.
I like how they're still playing the Shields and Skulls game, even though that was very clearly gonna kill. Just get the practice in, I guess.
Always gotta practice. Always gotta practice.
Mm-hmm. That little neutral hop right there, you see? Yeah, this was, what a read right there! The one time that Fox did not do the hop was the one time that Dragon did it.
Ooh! I think I saw a negative edge coming out of Dragon right there. Try to raw tendril in pressure, and that is just a no-no. Finds himself in the quarter now, and this is where Sonic has had a field day. Okay.
Yes. Decent damage. Here comes the pressure, and that's both bars gone just like
there we go. 40% gone. Now near 60% gone from that double reset that we see in her pressure, right? It's 18%, 20%, 15% gone in a little situation like that. Dragon finally able to get something going here. This is what we wanted to see, David. Dragon coming alive. Oh, the gap. Uh-oh.
This may actually do. No, hold on.
Oh, no. I can't.
Okay, which footage? Nice. Really interesting to see these Earthquake cancels come into this a little bit more often. You know, what she gets out of that is some pressure, she gets some safety out of that, especially at range, you know, you can play a little bit of mix-ups there. But, yes, right, you want to get away from these combos that Jokers do. So, saving defensive bar for that may be an important thing to do as well. That is the resource she spends. And here's Fox right back into it.
Catching out for some big old damage there. If you notice, SonicFox always moving forward, and very rarely gets by kind of those raw Cetrion specials, and is always respectful of a range. And I say that as he finally misspaced the forward two, which can be hard to do. Very far forward. That's just good spacing for both these players. Has the flawless block ready, and wait a second, Dragon coming to life.
There's that forward move you're talking about though from Fox. Is this gonna be it? It is. Nice conversion by Dragon.
Yeah,
so look, that game one was really tough.
Then, yeah. It was actually that forward move that's just getting SonicFox burned right now. He's challenging. Now Dragon is saying, okay, if you're gonna move forward, I'm gonna put something there. And getting all the hits all of a sudden. This whole round.
Forward two at his exact range almost every time. It's been really strong. As soon as Fox tries to approach, Dragon's got a big life lead.
I cannot believe SonicFox has only gotten hit by active frames on the way in. I just lost the entire round. That was start to end. Sonic moving forward and dying for it. That entire round. There is a
Jade,
character
though,
to stop. You know, if there's a character that's gonna stop a character and someone from moving forward on you and pressuring you, Cetrion's one of the best in Mortal Kombat 11 at doing that, and Dragon did just that. And now SonicFox makes a huge tectonic shift to Jade, who is going to return the favor at shutting some stuff down, David.
She can definitely do that. So far, this has been entirely Fox. I think they've taken one bit of chip. It's been a blow up so far. I think that was Delia's stance at the end. I didn't see the last gold.
I would think so. Definitely being regarded as a very, very strong special. There it is. Hit out of the startup of a teleport right there. Okay.
Yeah. Keeping the corner here is SonicFox.
Fight.
Dragon just established that he would like to escape. Question is, will Fox let that happen?
Boy, does this matchup change when that glows.
Okay. I did say that is punishable if you don't do the amplify. Just question is whether there's going to be an amplify. Here's Dragon. Here's Dragon.
Oh no! Whoa! That was some tech if I have seen it. Walking back after the down one, which made the first part of the tornado whiff. That was so specific and normal specific, character specific. That was disgusting from Sonic. And there's a spring kick. That's what killed Brock Lesnar. Anyways, Dragon.
Well, it's
surviving.
Looking like it's about to kill Fox here because this is match point right here for Dragon versus EG SonicFox.
Drawing first
A
blood.
player like he's been, I mean, Dragon's been struggling in this player matchup for years. This will be huge for him.
This would be a massive win, and I would love to see the pop-off if we get it. But we know this has the unequal chance at just going the distance. Fox never out of this, and look at this health lead that Sonic's got built already. Threatening us with a game 5, and try to walk up and get Dragon to swing with it down 2. Try to get him a tech throw perhaps, and ooh, get that glow out of here.
The non-projectile stuff. Oh, it actually worked. Dragon,
well, this is doable.
Fatal. He's dangerous. Oh, it's doable on both sides.
I'm scared.
There's no perfect. There's no purple stuff. Delius comes into play. Will there be Delius? Oh,
I cannot believe that.
Folks so much nowadays with that Delius dance. You never know when it's coming out. It's 2-2.
That honestly came down to...
Is she going to be dancing on you? Is she going to amplify that afterward? Your respect there is higher than it's had to have been in the past.
Oh, 100%. Because she has mix-ups, and then on top of that mix-up is a mix-up of amplify or non-amplify for safety or stealing a turn.
Yeah, or she could just do the string into plus frames instead, right? Like, there's gonna be plus frames. It's neither, actually, and Dragon buttons out correctly. Previous people would be pretty confident about doing a flawless block there, but she could, of course, do the dance like this.
The back throw. Didn't want to give him the obvious one there. And that's such big belief by Sonic too. To give up the corner, even on health. Woo! What a flawless block! And again, so specific because that's only possible off of certain strings out of Cetrion. And look who's ready for it, SonicFox. Yes, guys, this is game 5, 2-2 situation in losers top 4.
Oh, it's a huge chance. This actually may be the round. Yes, of course. Yes,
oh, I see a lot of skulls and shields. That's a lot of skulls. Get him again, and that is going to kill the beam. No, are you kidding me? No, still alive? What remaining? The hill's right. No. Oh my God.
The future can be yours.
Okay, it's match point here.
Fight.
I can't breathe. I can't breathe.
Dragon's closed. Try to get the KB string. It's not in time. Here's a chance, maybe. No.
What a win. What a shot. 4-2. We'll get a quick reset. Hasn't gone for throwing off.
Oh, no!
Underneath. A dancing Jade, but what a healthy nut for Dragon, who's again knocking on the door right now. Can he do it, David?
What a tech, and that means he's out. As Fox tries to chase. Here comes Cetrion's pressure. Safe stop anti-air as well. Can Dragon make this happen?
Putting out the active frame on the
demon for him, and SonicFox is only melting away.
One more is gonna do it, Dragon. Can he eliminate SonicFox to start up the pro competition? And he's done it. Dragon getting the victory, overcoming tournament demon time and time again. Sending a message with the fatality. Dragon, moving on.
That's the Dragon. That is a big demon slayed for sure. That's been a thorn in his side for a long time. We just talked about, I mean, even just in the last damage each time with these characters, but you do have really good mid-range to far-range control. You do have mix-ups that are just kind of the default mix-ups of, am I going to do a mid or am I going to do a grab, right? It's strike throw, that kind of stuff, and it's been effective for both of these players.
Yeah, and the other thing to know is both these players don't usually like to take too many risks. They like to, rely on solid anti-airs, good reactions, and just, obviously they're going to take some risks for those big call-outs, but for the most part, they don't go crazy. They like to play a little bit of a slower pace. But right now, it's Semiij being the aggressor, and look at the spacing there with that low gunshot, that normal button. Dragon teleporting out of the corner here. Putting some pressure, applying some pressure. Cassie's up against the ropes. Good breakaway from Dragon. Very tight window. Very easy to
Yeah,
miss.
called out the
here.
approach from Semiij as well, and then called out the jump as well. So a couple of big things. In fact, just before that, the teleport without having spent any defensive bar on it was big as well. If he had done that, of course, wouldn't have been able to break away just after that. So that was huge for Dragon to turn that.
Down 4, getting real pesky here from Dragon. I like the idea there to, after the trade, knowing how advantageous you are, because that button has so much hit stun. And when you get knocked out of those recovery frames, you're swinging even faster. And look at that backdash. Cetrion definitely has one of the best backdashes in this game, if not the best. And Dragon utilizing that perfectly. Semiij trying to get out of there. Dragon trying to get a little aggressive to kind of stop Semiij's way out. Going for the high and getting, ducked right under. Looks like this is all Dragon in full control here. What's Semiij gonna do? It's with a fatal blow. Okay, obviously this is, last ditch effort. Trying to get as much damage on the board as possible. Yeah. 33%.
And he can definitely do it, right? Here's the beginning. Okay, the defensive bar's gone. But can he get back in without taking any damage? It's not gonna happen. Dragon takes game number 1.
So well. We saw Dragon try Fujin a little bit when, Aftermath came out, but I feel like Dragon's true home is this character. Like, this character is a perfect complement for Dragon's playstyle.
Definitely fits him well, and I think that's a big part of why he's here in Losers Finals in the top 3 and looking like he's doing pretty well there as well. Pushing back Semiij pretty consistently back to a range where Cetrion has so much control. Ooh! Wow, the huge read! And no breakaway, that would have been the armor breaker either way. Dragon just getting a little bit of damage.
Sis, no.
Knock the wind out of it.
No!
Dragon keeping it. Other than that down 2 call out, other than that, he was keeping it relatively safe here. Using those incredible normals from Cetrion, the great range on that stand 1, and just kind of going right into the tornado. I love the jump forward here from Semiij, and he didn't fully commit. He didn't press a button in the air. He backed up and looked for the whiff punish. Smart stuff here by Semiij, but didn't really get the full control of the scenario. So now he's just got to go right in, calling it out there, stopping any kind of neutral that Dragon was trying to establish there with his normal buttons. Straight into the high gunshots, but that is very, very risky stuff.
Debate almost happened there where there was Earthquake cancel into pressure. Now the pressure, that little bit of backwards movement has been so tricky for everybody to do. Like you said, fantastic backwards movement. She's pressuring. It's the forward movement that's happening right now, and that's a lot of chip even. Semiij. Yeah, he finds another hit here. He's going to be one next from taking this. The question is, can he even get there? Not going to happen again. It's 2-0 again pretty quickly.
One of the most patient players out there.
Oh yeah. Semiij backing off. What a read from the start by Dragon. I can't believe it. We were just talking about how he's staying away. Okay, that's what Semiij expected as well. 331 off the bat for a character. Wow, but did go for the unsafe string. Not too much of a
and
punish.
it looked like Semiij was holding onto his bar thinking Dragon would go for the breakaway, but actually didn't go for it. So Semiij has to kind of think a little bit outside the box, and that's what Dragon was trying to pull off before. But he actually
That's what I'm talking about.
That is tech right there.
Anybody
a lot of
flipping out yet today. Yeah, that was
Exactly.
gorgeous.
Yeah, flipping out usually a good, after they buffed it, usually a good way to get out of the corner. Just apply a little bit of pressure. You don't get too much out of it, but it kind of makes your opponent think, okay, they're going to do string into there. Right, the breakaway, Dragon coming off all those resources because, I think it's definitely worth it. We can make the comeback here with the fatal blow, but Semiij's not committing to any full string at all. Instead, just going for staggers over and over again. He got it. He got it.
You could really see Dragon overextend, trying to get Semiij to do something. How far Dragon moved forward, trying to get Semiij to do something. Semiij didn't do it. He was still conservative there, looking for just safe opportunity, and did get it.
That wall hit so far away there that just the max range of that hitbox was so. Oh man, it's just so crucial to really exploit that move as best as you can. Semiij ending it here with the tackle, rolling back, but it gives that ender there gives Dragon enough, or not enough. Oh man, it gives them the wiggle room to kind of just backdash out of there. Again, any character with a bad backdash, sure, that ender is great. But you do that to Cetrion, she's out of there free, no problem. But right now she finds herself in the corner. She does have access to that interactable, but Dragon not really where to go for it.
Trying it. One more mix up here, and the duck hit. Semiij is gonna take it as a result.
smart move there by Semiij, taking the risk and paying off dearly here. 36% because of one duck. One, he was going to be in a game. Yeah, but they're definitely worth taking the risk. But Semiij does have to win 2 more games, so Dragon's still feeling pretty confident here. Got a little bit of wiggle room, a little bit of a cushion, and that's going to be a big punish. Cashing in with that crushing blow, knocking him up into the air, and Semiij either ducking or just looking not to block there. Maybe thought he could challenge, but Cetrion is so plus right next to you after that. Oh,
What a
it barely
cancel.
whiffed.
It's match
Barely
point.
whiffed. I feel like the sleeve or like the fabric from her shoulder, from her jacket was just like touching Cetrion, and it was just like just outside of the range, and that was the idea there for Semiij. You know, not only just utilizing your character's normals, but your special moves too. You know, you gotta know those max ranges, and he was just outside of it. Here comes the tackle, big beat down there on Cetrion. Semiij trying to get crazy, big jump in here, does pay off, but he doesn't confirm it, just any real damage.
I love that straight shot right there. It's a knockdown for Semiij to try to pressure again. Harassing, yeah, harasses again with it. He's using his own gunshot really well in this round. There it is again.
Oh, yeah.
Kneecap.
Yeah, I feel like he's doing it because he's got a huge life lead here. So he's got a little bit more, you know, he doesn't really have to trade, you know, tit for tat. He's just got to get a few of them in his favor or even like unfavorable trades. But again, it definitely goes in his favor at the end because of how much life he has remaining.
There it is. It's not enough actually for Semiij. Push back to a range. Okay, it's the KB. Dragon's now a huge threat. If he can find one more thing, that's all he needs. He's got Fatal and didn't cancel. And that's Semiij taking the round.
Yeah, that's Semiij knowing, again, the range there. The range and the gap between those 2 pounds or even just anything that Dragon was looking to do. Dragon might have been able to make that a little bit safer, but Semiij just kind of went for his, you know, his gut reaction, said, I'm going to shoulder check here, and it's going to work. Throwing down boulders, flawless blocking to reduce the pushback. Oh, somehow that jump in whipped right in front of him. And this is just kind of a little bit of a scramble here. Some staggers not fully committed, and a nice little throw there at the end. Dragon trying to find some space between himself and his opponent here, just trying to stay as far back as possible.
Over the punish! And this is Semiij now on the win. Looking for the KB. He's got it now! So much damage output into the corner that looking for the duck was Dragon. One more chance. It's the grab! And it's he just guessed wrong on the direction, and Semiij ties it up 2-2.
The grand finals.
That would be a rematch if it's Semiij. But Dragon trying to get there as well. Semiij with an excellent intro here. Trying to catch the backdash, the chase. Trying to get the teleport as well. It wasn't there in time. Dragon was there to take his turn. Looking for the up 2, yes!
I got flashbacks to MKX there. Whenever I see that up 2 connect, and it's just the way you convert from that. Not the easiest thing to do. Not the easiest up 2 to convert from.
Dragon's just like, that's in huge trouble. Not even gonna bother doing breakaway there. It's match point Semiij, who was down, but now it's him threatening to get in the grand finals. Starting it off well again. Yes, just a grab. Again, these little mix-ups, you know, there's not a lot of damage each time, but that has been so consistent that he's found them, or the mid, or whatever it may be. Already used the KB here. That he's just a big threat.
I like the decision there from Dragon, a breakaway. He's kind of teetering with breaking away and not breaking away in that scenario, just to kind of keep Semiij guessing. He's not super comfortable. Keeping him in a standing position, Semiij blocking, trying to get away. Finds the way in with a big elbow. Getting carried for good damage, but he drops the ender. You don't want to drop in a scenario like this. Don't give for Dragon any wiggle room. He could make this comeback.
Oh yeah. Tried to teleport. What happened there? Was that on purpose? I don't know, but Semiij takes advantage and ends up taking it after having been down. He came... Starting it off with Joker's got Kabal, as it feels like every Joker's got, and it's going to be the same thing for Semiij. Cassie.
And it looks like the difference here, that low bat, the batsy pew-pew. Yeah, the low shot is what Kombat has specific to his Joker, and I don't think we've seen that from any of the other Jokers from today's top 8. Good mids all around, the hit confirmed from Kombat, the side switch, Semiij going with a breakaway, but Kombat all over him. taking advantage of that momentum, pushing her all the way back. So Semiij's got a little bit of breathing room. He does have access to that interactable, so you got to watch out. Choke him go off, but that's going to be punished. No! He did it too late. He did it too late, and because of that, getting 26% for his trouble. It doesn't matter.
It's okay, Kombat's right back in there. He's got the corner just like that. There's no defensive meter. He drops the combo. Oh no.
Huge, crucial drops.
Flipping out, and Semiij now would love to just run away. If possible, throws the dude, comes right in, and nobody ever expects when there's a zoning situation, a runaway situation, for the opponent to come back in. Semiij knew it, takes the round.
Yeah, you gotta always mix it up. You know, you can't be too predictable, and you know, predictability is all ranges of fighting. All ranges. Little tackle here from Semiij. All over Kombat. Kombat back up into the corner. I guess he was going for a flawless block. Semiij ready to go over that fully invulnerable up 3. Big jump in from Kombat, ducking under the throw. Semiij giving him a throw of his own. Not sure if that was a super hard read or just kind of something that happened in a scramble situation. Semiij with the mids as Kombat holds up back after he's done swinging. Forward throw, and Semiij is looking really good right now. Look at this.
Definitely in control, right? Yeah, look at this. Okay, this is the back throw, of course. Now you're worried. I get that tech, right? You're worried about the forward throw, certainly from Joker in that situation, but had the corner, Semiij has it now, and he's in control. Look at the strength he has just standing there in front of Joker. Can he get third time? Yes!
Third time! I'm surprised he didn't come off that
Very dangerous.
Oh, goes for the throw, didn't get punished! Down to the wire, Semiij trying to keep it as safe as possible, not committing to anything huge. Definitely challenging at all the right times. I feel like he
down 4.
it.
Seem like it is ready for things. Doesn't seem like it's out of practice in any sense. He's looking good. The flip punish here at the beginning.
Control there from Kombat to just kind of back up. All right, flawless blocking Semiij so he can avoid as much chip damage as possible. It literally did like nothing to him, probably less than a percentage. He flawless blocked that first one. That's gonna be a big whiff punish. Don't whiff in front of Joker. He's got some long range normals. Very tough to contest, especially when he extends the hitbox without extending the hurt box.
He gets there. Yeah. Did you see Kombat move up into that range where he could then threaten with that punish? He wasn't there just a second before that. He almost knew what was coming up. He holds it. Anything will go for chip. How will you avoid the bad CPU? Is my question. No, it's gonna be this. Oh, hey.
You're definitely right about the Batsy Pew Pew being, like, if you're at max range, how do you avoid it when you've got no bar for last breath? You can try to flawless block it, but those 4 shots, I don't know. Even at a reduced chip amount, it's gonna tack on at least 1%. Forward throws for a daze.
Yeah,
this is
really
quite a
making
mix.
that stuff work. His strike throw game is just supposed to be the big confirm will come here in Kombat. You know, one thing that's been great about Semiij as well is that he's been excellent at doing breakaway or not. Like that mix-up, I feel like he's been on the right side up almost every time. But like now,
knowing like
will he break away? No.
Exactly.
Right? I mean, he's reading those situations, whether he wants to do their armor breaker or what. I feel like he's right almost every time.
Yeah, I mean, right now it's definitely working out for him, but I think, oh, armor break, but he drops the follow-up.
No, what? Oh my God.
No punish. It was a little awkward because you didn't know which side Cassie was going to be on, so, you know, maybe he just wasn't ready for it. And it's also a very, very tight punish. Not the easiest thing in the world. It's not enough.
Shit. No. It was so close. Super close right there. We'll take it 1 game to 1.
Down to the wide. Talk about this disrespect here. Watch this fatal blow animation. Just because it was loaded, just because it was close, and just because I was feeling myself. More bloody, disgusting animations as the way too far, especially considering how close that last game was.
Yeah, no need. Been successful so far. Well, there's your
Batsy
Pew Pew.
That's what I wanted. That's what I was looking for here. It looks like Kombat. I mean, I feel like in this matchup, like you gotta use it when you're like anywhere between like half and full screen. Like you gotta get away. You know, Cassie is, aside from having her fatal blow that can reach, you know, all these different directions, all these different ranges, she's not too mobile outside of a jump in. So very, very simple. You just gotta kind of keep her away and do as much chip as possible. But you know, Semiij isn't the type of player to panic when you know he's just getting chipped out. Up 3, somehow getting low profile here by Semiij. Very smart stuff.
Too far, but they're both too far. It turns out. Yo, that was ridiculous. Oh my god, amazing. He's got corner pressure now, just like that. Safety's here. He gets it. Oh well, there's one way to do it. Semiij in with the KB. And escape, yes, and now he's got a life lead and he's got some distance, but not for long.
So Kombat cashing in. He's coming off a major resource here, a huge, you know, crushing blow that he's not gonna have access to. The fact that, you know, his fatal blow will no longer be on cooldown for the rest of this game. So, you know, not even just the crushing blow as a 30-something%, you know, damaging throw, but also just the threat of it really, you know, makes somebody scared, especially when you don't have it, the mix-ups, the overheads. It's gonna kind of limit your gameplay here, make it a little more linear. But right now, Semiij looking great, totally fine with it, totally fine with losing that round. Big scooped up here, going right into the Batsy pew. Not sure if he could have jumped out of that. Not sure how much of a, you know, a gap there is there. Been confirmed by Semiij. They're just kind of putting it there, you know, putting those normals there outside of that range, and so the only way the Joker's gonna connect with them is if he gets hit. So that's why Semiij is going right into those gunshots.
Trying for the mid, and it didn't work here. This is still very much doable. He just got moved to close one, right? What a read. These last 2 reads have been ridiculous by Kombat, calling out the far flip, calling out the close flip as well. Hold on, it's not over yet. It's still not over yet.
He just look at the punish.
Okay. Woo. It was close.
I mean, how many ways can you punish that? I mean, that shows you what, you know, labbing, that shows you what, you know, experience can get you. You know, you realize, okay, something's really hard to deal with. What can I do? Try backdashing, try, you know, your normals that move you around. In Kombat, just kind of utilizing all of it. Utilizing every single part that he can here. Movement, buttons. Canceling out here, doesn't want to go into anything too risky here. Kind of staying back with that straight.
He just pressed the button at exactly the moment that Kombat tried to move. How he's gotten a lot of his damage in specific timing callouts like that, not just in this set, but hold top 8, backdash, he starts things off, can he get this one? It's not there. But here's Kombat, and he's got damage available.
Definitely available to him if he wants to. Backing off, trying to solidify as much of this life lead as he can, but Semiij picking off little by little, and if that didn't trade, if that went in Semiij's favor, this could be a very, very different pace here.
Very doable here for Semiij. If he finds maybe one hit for 2 hit for maybe 1 now, he's going to be A-okay. Kombat knows it. He doesn't want to take any risks. We're not seeing something that she can react to. Nice. No?
No punish. No punish. No punish either. He blocked it, no problem. Spending both bars there. Kombat is playing a little afraid, but he's also playing to the clock. 10 seconds left. Semiij needs to do something right here, right now. Can he block? He sits him down 2. Get away from me. I am not sitting here.
Characters, 1 game away.
Fight.
Away. Switching up the characters here. A mid starting string here to start off Kombat. Flawless block to minimize that chip as much as possible. You know, that's what you really see at the highest level of this gameplay. You know, just not unnecessary, but you know, going out of your way to flawless block. Oh, what a whip punish here from Semiij. And the side switch, he is so aware of where he is at all times. That is a down 2 crushing blow, not right out of Cassie's mouth.
Oh, that was beautiful though with the kneecapping and now into pressure. I love that whip punish. For Semiij, and again we have a situation, okay, 1 more hit confirm. If it's the right one, he's gonna be able to take this round. Kombat knows it, so look at him just hanging out. Can he get a punish? No!
Yeah, it looked like that possibly could have been an input error. Oh, look at that chip building up, David. So much damage. And again, from that range, that's really, you know, what Kombat is working on here. Hold on, he's got the forward turn. Kombat now willing to press a button.
Okay, wow. Okay, well look. Despite a little bit of fear, it is Kombat at match point, but also at tournament point.
looking to get the early lead here with these points. Getting the back throw, trying to push the Semiij a little closer to the corner, but there is an interactable to jump off of there, so you gotta be mindful. You can't commit too hard into that corner pressure. And right there, I love the idea from Kombat to just back off after that move. Like she's not at any kind of disadvantage, really. He's understanding that, and he's respecting that. So he's backing off and trying to make Semiij, you know, overcommit all the way. What a whip punish! Semiij hit confirming there, and Kombat rolling out, breaking away from that combo to try to avoid as much damage as possible. But right now he's getting thrown into a clinic. There's the Jack in the Box.
These kneecaps are really working out for Semiij all of a sudden. A lot of damage available. The whip punish is here! But Kombat's very much in this. If he finds 2 combos, it is his round and his tournament. Semiij trying to just play defense!
Trying so hard to play defense. Doesn't want anything to do with this. Okay, 1-1s all around. There's the nitro kick.
Here comes Kombat.
Uh-oh.
Here comes Kombat. He needs
now.
one more hit.
Forward throw.
He needs one more. He just built the offensive bar right then. That was the moment he got it, and he spent it right away. It's Kombat taking NA East #1. That time, if you go back and look at that ball right there, when it came back, when he started the kapow, he actually didn't have it yet. It wasn't until the move was at the point where you need to do the offensive bar or not that he had enough bar to do it. Wow.